This is Henry Truck with Equities.com. We're here today with Russ Ramsey, President and CEO of International Western Petroleum. Ross, thanks for joining us.
All right, pleasure.
So, Ross, just to start off, why don't you give us a description of IWP?
Yeah, what International Western Petroleum is, it's a early stage exploration and acquisition company. Let me go into depth about that. From A to Z, we go in, make acquisitions on exploration land and leases, run our geology, do our exploration and drilling, completion methods, and we sell our crude or gas.
Where would you say is your key focus? Can you tell us about some of your key programs and what their production levels are?
Yeah, where we're mainly focused is Central West Texas. The best way I explain that to anybody that asks that is, you look at Abilene, we're always within probably a 300-mile radius around Abilene, Texas, so from Central all the way to West Texas. Everything we specialize in drilling, we are a shallow drilling company, sub 5,000 foot and back vertical holes.
Mm-hmm. So in terms of your strategic growth, I understand acquisition is a big part of that. What are some key targets you've honed in on, and what are some criteria that those targets fit?
Well, what we really gone into major detail about is focusing on acquisitions of production that another oil operator in the state of Texas could be selling. Old leases discovered as far back as 1920, 1926, where we can go in, low risk, do infill drilling, and produce oil at a lower cost of drilling these wells.
I want to kind of get a better understanding of the key management of the company. You are the president, CEO. You have a few other members that are helping you accomplish the company's growth. Talk about your background, some of the people that are there to help you.
Okay. My background, I'm fourth generation in oil and gas. My great grandfather started in 1936 with Atlantic Richfield out of Louisiana. When you go into our staff, you have Dr. Tran, obviously, major finance background, really helps us on the finance end. You have our vice president of production, Charles Allen Horn, has been involved with over 200 wells from horizontal to vertical. And then of course, we have Dr. Ahmad, who has the final opinion of what we do in these oil fields, and he's worked with all the majors in the Middle East throughout his career.
And that team right there kind of helped you overcome some of the challenges during the earlier stages of the company when you're more of an exploration. From an operational standpoint, talk about some of the proprietary production methods and some of the operations you've put in place to kind of do best practices and get to where you are right now.
Right. The latest thing, what we've been doing right here in Central West Texas is running a new state of geology that we haven't ran before, and we're having great results. It's a geochem study. It's a satellite imaging showing micro seepage from hydrocarbons. That's your oil, your gas, giving us hot spots, and it's what we call PUDs, proven undeveloped locations, where we can go drill vertical holes. And so far, in the past 10 months, we're 7 for 7.
Wow, that's a nice hit rate.
Yeah.
In terms of that definitely helps as a key differentiator of what you do. What are some other key strategic advantages that the company has to really set you apart?
That's the best question that I like to answer. The insight as far as the communication level we have in Central West Texas, I'm 100% confident that's what sets us apart from any of our competitors. We know where key land is. We know where key landowners are to talk about their land leases. We know several service companies that will give us knowledge and assistance on completion methods. And when you take all that under one roof with the experience and the knowledge that we have as a staff, it makes for a very positive and successful marriage.
So you're very well positioned right now. In terms of going forward, what do you need to do to get to the next step? What are some metrics we need to watch to make sure you're getting there?
Right. The number one thing that we're doing right now is acquisitions. Right now, oil prices are down. WTI crude is around $45 to $43 a barrel. We all know it, and what it's doing on this end, it's letting us go out, a company like us with no debt. We are liquid. We've increased our drilling up to 100% in this downturn, and if you're asking why, it's because when we get through this downturn, if we can put more wells online if we can make more acquisitions in buying oil production, oil, gas, service companies, and everything that I just mentioned is what we're doing. We're currently in the process of doing. When this oil turns around, because it will turn around, you'll catapult overnight.
Right. When markets get difficult, people who are positioned to capitalize on those opportunities end up doing very well when it recovers. So you guys obviously sound like you've positioned yourself to do that. It's a very intriguing story what you're doing at International Western Petroleum. Where can people go to follow your story, to get more information, maybe even to contact you?
Right. Visit our website. Our website is www.iwpetroleum.com. You can look at latest videos, latest press releases on our news feed, pictures, and get a good understanding and grasp of what we're doing.
Wonderful. Ross, any final takeaways or anything you want to share with our viewers?
No. I like to mention this. It's a pleasure being here. This is a milestone for us to be at this level where we're at, and this is only the beginning, so I'm excited.
Wonderful. Ross Ramsey, thank you so
Pleasure.
much for joining us.
Pleasure.
Once again, that's International Western Petroleum. This has been Equities.com. Thank you for watching.